In the quaint suburb of Oak Ridge, Illinois, where maple trees lined the streets and neighbors greeted each other with warm smiles over white picket fences, Susan Miller, a 28-year-old orphan who had built a life of quiet resilience, began her day like any other in June 2005. Susan worked as a nurse at the local hospital, her gentle hands and compassionate heart making her a favorite among patients. Having lost her parents in a car accident at age 12, she had been raised by a kind aunt who passed away when Susan was 20, leaving her to navigate the world alone. Yet Susan's sweetness shone through. She volunteered at the orphanage where she once lived, reading stories to children and teaching them to dream big. That morning, she kissed her adopted cat, Whiskers, goodbye, grabbed her lunch bag, and stepped out into the soft dawn light. "See you tonight," she whispered to the empty house. Her neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, saw her wave as she walked to the bus stop, her uniform crisp and her ponytail swaying. But Susan never arrived at work. Calls went unanswered, her locker untouched. By evening, alarms spread. Police arrived at her home, finding no signs of foul play, just a half-made bed and a note on the fridge: "Buy milk." Detective Laura Hayes, a no-nonsense investigator with 15 years on the force and a soft spot for lost souls, took the case. "This doesn't fit any pattern," she said as searches began. Susan's friends rallied, posting flyers with her smiling photo. The town, touched by her kindness, held vigils. Sophia, a young orphan Susan mentored, clutched a drawing, "Come back, Miss Susan." The disappearance broke every rule. No motive, no suspects, no trace. But in the silence, hope flickered like a distant light. As the sun set on Oak Ridge, panic set in. Susan's supervisor at the hospital, Dr. Ellis, called her home when she missed her shift, her voice laced with worry. Marcus, a fellow nurse and close friend, drove to her house, finding the door unlocked, a rarity for cautious Susan. Inside, Whiskers meowed hungrily, the coffee maker still on. Police cordoned the area, but forensics found no fingerprints, no struggle. Hayes interviewed neighbors. Mrs. Thompson recalled a black sedan idling nearby that morning, but no license plate. Sweet memories surfaced. Susan's birthday parties where she baked cakes for the orphanage kids, her laughter like music. The media dubbed it the vanishing nurse, headlines breaking hearts. Sophia, 8 years old, told Hayes, "Miss Susan promised to teach me piano." The detective, a mother herself, felt the weight. Searches expanded to woods and rivers, canine units sniffing Susan's scarf. A tip line buzzed, sightings at a gas station, but CCTV showed nothing. The case defied rules, no ransom, no history of enemies. Susan's diary, found in her nightstand, revealed her dreams of adopting a child, her loneliness softened by helping others. The alarm bells rang louder, the town uniting in sweetness. Bake sales for search funds, prayer chains at church. Hayes promised, "We'll follow every thread." The disappearance deepened, but bonds strengthened. Weeks turned the case cold, but Hayes refused to let go. A strange clue emerged. Susan's bank account showed a small withdrawal the day before, but no receipts. Rules broken, no digital trail in an era of emerging tech. Sweet flashback, Susan nursing Marcus through illness, her encouragement like a balm. Investigations revealed Susan had been researching adoption agencies, perhaps the personal matter. A witness, a bus driver, recalled seeing her talk to a man at the stop, but description vague. Hayes cross-checked, matched Adrian Hale, a patient Susan treated for depression. Adrian, 35, son of wealthy tycoon Victor Hale, had a history of instability. Questioned, Adrian denied, but his alibi cracked. Sophia visited Hayes bringing cookies Susan's recipe. She said heroes never give up. The clue trail twisted, rules shattered, no clear motive. Community sweetness, a fundraiser concert, songs dedicated to Susan. Hayes felt the pressure, her own daughter asking, "Will you find her, Mom?" The clues defied logic, but persistence grew. Adrian's home search revealed journals obsessing over Susan, seeing her as a mother figure. Rules broken, no prior connection suspected. Sweet memory, Susan and Sophia planting flowers, her lessons on kindness. Adrian confessed under pressure. He saved Susan from a dangerous life, hiding her in a family cabin. Motive? Delusional love from treatment. Hayes's team raided, finding Susan alive, weakened but resilient. Reunion sweet. Sophia's embrace. I knew you'd come back. The connection uncovered. Victory near. SWAT entered the cabin at dawn. Susan bound but unharmed. Adrian surrendered, tears flowing. Sweet relief. Susan whispering to Sophia, "Your drawings kept me strong." Revelation. Adrian's delusion from childhood trauma, believing Susan could fix his family. Rules broken. Disappearance not malicious but misguided. Hospital recovery. Susan reunited with Marcus. Kisses and tears. Sweet moments. Family dinners. Whiskers purring. Therapy helped all. Adrian's trial revealed abuse. Susan testifying for leniency. Sweet forgiveness healed. Oak Ridge celebrated Susan's return with a festival. Sweet gratitude. Susan resumed nursing, inspiring patients. Sweet purpose. Sophia, inspired, pursued medicine. Sweet legacy. Marcus and Susan renewed vows. Sweet love. Hayes's methods changed protocols. Sweet impact. Adrian recovered, becoming an advocate. Sweet change. Trips strengthened bonds. Sweet joy. Festive celebrations full of life. Sweet traditions. Susan wrote her story, helping others. Sweet inspiration. Sophia graduated. Susan proud. Sweet milestone. A center in Susan's name. Sweet giving. Aging with grace. Family close. Sweet peace. The disappearance broke rules, but love conquered. From loss to victory, a pro in life's game.